All right, soap fans, buckle up because next week on the Cobbles is shaping up to be one of the most dramatic yet. Secrets are going to explode, lies are about to backfire, and a few returns could completely change the balance in Weatherfield. Honestly, I don't think anyone's ready for how messy some of these stories are about to get. Let's get straight into it. 1. Carl manipulates Debbie. So first up, Carl is up to his tricks again. Debbie questions Abby about why she's got a hotel key, and of course Abby covers her tracks with a story about forgetting to return it. But here's where it gets messy. Carl actually suggests that Debbie's memory might be failing her, almost hinting at dementia. Can you believe that? Abby's left squirming, because covering for him has gone far further than she ever expected. Fans will know Debbie doesn't miss a beat, so this won't be brushed aside easily. Debbie makes another discovery, and if that wasn't enough, Debbie ends up digging deeper. She's checking CCTV for a theft at the hotel, and what does she see? Abby sneaking into Carl's room. Talk about a smoking gun. Debbie doesn't sit on it either. She storms straight over and bangs on the door. Whether she catches them red-handed or not, you just know this is going to change everything. Abby's skating on the thinnest of ice now. 3. Abby receives a tough ultimatum. It doesn't stop there. Debbie's had enough. She tells Abby to pack her bags and move out of number 13. And if she doesn't, she'll spill everything to Kevin. This is a nightmare for Abby. We've watched her rebuild her life so many times, trying to keep her family together. And now, with Debbie threatening to expose her, all that hard work could collapse. This isn't just drama, it's heartbreaking. Theo's manipulative behavior continues, switching gears. We've got Theo, who's getting harder to watch by the day. Todd wants to help Billy at the soup kitchen, but Theo just can't handle not being the center of attention. Then, almost like clockwork, he manages to trap his finger in a table. Instead of panicking, he looks excited about the sympathy he's going to milk from it. Classic controlling behavior. Fans might remember his little digs before. This is that, turned up a notch. 5. Theo is confronted by a face from the past, and then things take a darker turn. During a night out in Manchester's gay village, Theo suddenly runs into someone who knows him, Owen. Straight away, Theo's guard goes up. He literally drags Owen outside and tells him to back off. But the question is, what's Theo hiding? What skeletons are rattling in his closet? You can feel Todd edging closer to a nasty shock here. Todd worries as Theo vanishes. The very next day, Todd's fears are confirmed. After another blazing row, Theo storms off and doesn't come back. Then Jake turns up with Theo's phone, which had been left behind. That's when panic sets in. Did Theo walk away? Or has something happened to him? Either way, Todd's emotions are going to be all over the place. Corrie hasn't done this type of disappearing act in a while, so fans will definitely be keeping their eyes peeled. If you're still watching and enjoying these spoilers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps grow our little soap fan community here, and you won't miss any of the upcoming twists. 7. Carla reaches breaking point over Becky. Carla's patience is about to snap. During lunch, Becky playfully nicks food from Lisa's plate, but Carla's had enough of what she sees as a total lack of boundaries. She lashes out at both of them and storms off. And instead of cooling down, she heads straight to Kit at the police station and warns him she doesn't believe Becky's fake death story. Carla knows when something doesn't add up, and this could blow Becky's whole game wide open. Bethany returns, in a police interview room. Now here's one that'll make longtime fans smile. Bethany's back, but not in the way you'd expect. Kit finds her in a police interview room, being accused of nicking her boss's car to drive back from London. It's classic Bethany, running headfirst into trouble. But the bigger news is what her return means for the family dynamics on the street. And for Daniel? Well, we'll get to that. 9. Bethany reunites with Sarah, and Daniel. Sarah's relieved but also worried when Bethany admits she quit her journalism job before being pushed out. So now she's back in Weatherfield for good. Daniel soon hears the news, and you just know there's going to be sparks. Viewers might remember how messy things got between them last time. The big question, is this a fresh start, or are old mistakes about to repeat themselves? 10. Jenny suffers a new setback. Meanwhile, Jenny's got her eyes set on George. With Glenda hosting a dating night, she's promised to fix things so Jenny gets first crack. Sounds smooth, right? Wrong. Just as Glenda's about to make her move, Jenny gets a phone call. Rita's had a fall. Straight away, she rushes off, missing her chance. Timing could not be worse. It feels like the writers are really putting every obstacle in Jenny's way. Wow. Rita is appalled by Jenny's lies, but it doesn't stop there. Jenny, desperate not to lose ground with George, lets him believe Rita's condition is much more serious than it is. Honestly, it's a low move. When Brian corrects the story and George realizes Rita only sprained her ankle, Jenny is forced to own up. Rita's left shocked and hurt that Jenny would use her accident like this. Fans will remember their ups and downs through the years. This could be one of the frostier patches. Glenda's opinions get an unexpected audience. Glenda tries to help George by making a pros and cons list about Christina. It's a bit cheeky, but done with good intentions. Problem is, Christina finds it. And let's face it, no one wants to see their name on a list like that. This is gonna get awkward fast. Corrie does love a comedy-tinged fallout, and this one could bring plenty of laughs while still moving the romance mess along. We've covered a lot already, but the last couple of spoilers really add the emotional punch. 13. Asha is caught lying to Dev over at the bistro. Asha's knocking back drinks, leaving Nina unsettled. Then Dev finds out she lied about being back at work. He's furious, and the row between father and daughter flares up again. Later, Asha insists she did the right thing by dropping her complaint against Naomi, but you can tell she's hiding her true feelings. This could open the door to another emotional storyline for Asha, who's been through so much already. Barn. Tyrone returns home, and finally, something that'll warm hearts across Weatherfield. Tyrone comes home from hospital, still in a wheelchair, but surrounded by family and friends. Debbie, Carl, Brian, they're all there to welcome him back. After the tension, the lies, the fights we've been through this week, it's moments like this that remind us why we love Corrie. Community, resilience, and family sticking together, no matter what. So that's the full lineup for next week. 14 spoilers packed with shocks, heartbreak, and just a little bit of hope. From Abby's risky lies, to Theo's vanishing act, to Bethany making her big return, it feels like every corner of the street has something bubbling. What do you think? Will Abby come clean before Debbie tells Kevin? Can Todd really trust Theo after everything? And do you see Daniel falling back into old patterns with Bethany? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing your theories. And if you've enjoyed spending this time with me going through the spoilers, give the video a like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a Corrie update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back on the cobbles next week.